Hey everyone, how you doing? It is me, Tim. Going to be reading Tacky and the Haunted Igloo by Helen Lester. Halloween was coming to nice, icy land, and this year was special because the penguins had decided to turn their igloo into a haunted igloo. Wouldn't that be fun and scary for their trick-or-treater guest? For days, Goodly and Lovely had decorated their home with cobwebs, pumpkins, skeletons, warning signs, and all things Halloweeny. Meanwhile, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect worked on the treats. Yummy, gummy, swishy fish, bat psychos, and awful waffles. And what did Tacky and Penguin do? Snacky Tacky sampled the treats by the dozen and pronounced them beak smacking good. When the morning of Big Halloween night rolled around, the penguins had a staff meeting. Who was going to haunt the haunted igloo? They were, of course, and that meant they had to choose very scary costumes. I'm scared of insects, said Goodly, so Goodly became an insect. I'm afraid of the dark, admitted Lovely, so Lovely wore a dark outfit with a big black mustache. The scariest thing I can think of are monsters, stemmed Angel, who had become a monster. And thunder and lightning are worse, added Neatly, in a stormy outfit. As for me, announced Perfect, I am afraid of bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles, but Perfect was perfect, so no one dared to ask any questions. Now the competition turned into Tacky. Tacky, what are you afraid of? Tacky couldn't think of a single thing was frightening him. Nothing but, cried his competition, you can't wear anything. It's Halloween. Think, Tacky, think. So Tacky waddled off to a thinking place and thunk and thunk and thunk. That evening, the first trick-or-treaters arrived at the haunted igloo, shivering in delight at the scary sounds, like the buzz of insects and the blob of bubbles. Cobwebs surrounded the visitors, and skeletons popped out of walls. Ooh, it was so scary. The trick-or-treaters kept coming and coming and coming. And when they had been scared silly, they all departed happily with shivering spines, feathers on end, and bags loaded with swished fish, bat psychos, and awful waffles. This was the best haunted igloo in the history of the world. But wait, things weren't going too well. Where was Tacky? Had he forgotten it was Halloween? Knock. Bang. Knock. The entire igloo cleaned as it should. Who could be banging so loudly the noise hurt their ears? Please. When caution, godly, lovely angel, neatly and perfect, cranked the door open, and there stood three ghosts. Three ghosts who wasted no time on announcing we're treating ghosties, and we ain't no toothy fairies. So give us all your yummy treats, or we will do something scaries. Give them all your yummy treats now. That really was scary, and the reason it was scary was that there were no yummy treats left. Thanks to the visitors, and especially thanks to Snacky Tacky, not a swishy fish scale, bat psycho, drips, or awful waffle crumbs remained. The three ghosts reached high, low, and sideways for signs of treats. Nothing. And after finding nothing, they whipped off their costume. Gosh, the hunters were back. We're not called hunters for nothing. They grabbed and with what they began the chase. Gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll grab them by the toe, and we'll plop them in our treaty bags. Hody ho ho! All the common disturbed tacky nap, or thinking must be party time, he thought, as he rushed to get ready. Bursting onto the scene, he shouted, "Is this a scary costume or what?" His companions pointed frighteningly to go to the big bullies in the hallway. Tacky waddled right up to the biggest hunter, gave him a friendly flipper flap, and explained, "Well, howdy do, bro." Bro. The hunter went from looking mean to looking slightly confused. Bro, like in Brodo, he mumbled. As he looked at Tacky more closely, the big fellow began to get nervous. He's got the same bootsies, yup, same pantsies, shirtsies, and super suspenders. Same scarfies, yup. And looky, he's him's hat just like mine. Gotta be my Bruto. And when a worse thing hit him right in his tacky bitty brain, but wait, him's just exactly like me. Him's me twin Bruto. Then me's twin, and so scary looking. Me's scared of myself. And all three hunters dove their fairy paws over their eyes. So there the penguins were stuck with three shaking, shivering hunters under their kitchen table. How long would they stay there? A week? A month? Forever. The shivering would wobble the table so the soup would spill. And where would they put their wobbles when they sat down to eat? There were no treats left to coast them out. Maybe, just maybe they could frighten them away, so they tried their best or worst hunting noises. Bzzz, went the insect. Wobble wobble, moaned the dark one. Yeek, screeched the monster. Boom, diddy boom, roared the thunder. Blah, 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 bubble the bubble. The hunters didn't budge. Then Tacky chirped, "Hey, bro, I'm coming home with you." Well, that did it. Up popped Big Bro. As he and his buddies fled the igloo, the hunter called, "Who's not coming home with me? Twizzy Brutal. You bees too. Sheary." He collapsed away so fast as he could go wandering. Does me have a break like me twin Bruder? And his sidekick hissed, "You think you was scared? We were seeing double. Two of you was twice as scary." Back in the igloo, goodly, lovely, angel, neatly in perfect hug, Tacky. Tacky was an old bird, but a nice bird to have around. Well, everyone, I hope you enjoyed me reading Tacky, the Haunted Igloo. And I want to say thanks for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one and vlog over.